Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Pleasant Valley Rivers on the RDAllen multiplayer server. Just myself on here at the moment, and I'm trying to make it around the racetrack here. This go-kart doesn't drive particularly well. Anyway, the server had crashed again. Obviously, it's back up here again. Seems like that's going to be a thing here with Pleasant Valley. The server keeps crashing for some reason. We're making the assumption. Now, I have updated the map, by the way. So we are running the, at least at this point, the most up-to-date version of the map, to my knowledge. But what we're assuming is happening, and this is the big bug, I guess you could call it, that I was talking about before we started Pleasant Valley. Okay, I guess I tabbed away. The big bug is apparently if you do not log into Pleasant Valley Rivers with a, I guess we'll say a fresh start of Farming Simulator, there is the possibility it could cause the game to crash, and that is what we're assuming is happening. Okay, like I say, now what I mean by fresh start, folks, when you, let's say you hop into Pleasant Valley Rivers, play the game for a while, decide to hop out, go play single player or something, different map, then you decide, oh, we'll go hop back in and play Pleasant Valley Rivers again. That apparently is a very, very bad thing. You don't want to do that. Apparently that causes something with a Lua script error that causes the script to stop responding. And essentially we're assuming that's probably what's causing the server to crash. At least that's what we're assuming. It is a Lua call stack error, which is pretty much just a worthless error message. It doesn't actually tell you anything. At least doesn't tell me anything anyway. Maybe the right person that might tell them something, but like I say, it's just a Lua call stack error. For those of you familiar with some of the Farming Simulator errors from the log, you probably know what error I'm talking about there. Just the Lua call stack error. Like I said, of no use, unfortunately. At least to me, anyway. Anyway, let's stop messing around here and actually do some real work. So it looks like we're harvesting some corn here. At least this looks like corn. Kind of some sickly looking corn, but let's get started on that. Oh, yes, and shuttle control. Let's shut that off. Okay, folks, we're back and joined by Reese. So anyway, let's get the combine started here. And like I was saying, shuttle control, let's shut that off. For me, folks, shuttle control. Ooh, grain elevator proposes to conclude a contract for the supply of wheat. Let's, we'll just cancel that for now because I'm not sure if we actually have it. Oh, that's right. I can't go through that menu anyway. Let's see. South Farm. Which farm are we on here, actually? This would be... Oh, this is the South Farm. Okay. So, yeah, we do not have enough wheat for that. So, good thing I probably canceled that. But, yeah, like I was saying, shuttle control, for me, to turn it off is shift space. I know some people are saying it's like control space. Some people are saying it push and hold space. I don't know why there's the difference in controls, but at least for me, it is shift space. Okay, folks, we're back here yet again. For some reason, I tried to move the combine, and I could not move the combine. So I ended up relogging there. That seems to have fixed the problem. Like I said, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but the combine would not move. It was on. Parking brake was off. Shuttle was off. I could not get it to move. The tractor would move. I tried the tractor. The tractor moved. But the combine would not move here, so I was like, that's kind of weird. Tried all kinds of things, shut it back off, turned it back on, turned the parking brake off, turned the parking brake back on, turned the shuttle off, turned the shuttle back on, tried with my keyboard, tried with my steering wheel, tried with cruise control, tried without cruise control. The combine would not budge an inch. I could turn it on, I could turn it off. I could turn the header on, could turn the header off, could raise the header up, raise the header down, open the pipe, all that good stuff, but... yeah, I don't know what was going on. I could not get this combine to budge an inch. Anyway, folks, we're finally harvesting corn here finally now. Combine finally started working for some reason. And like I was saying there about drive control, the controls for me at least, and like I said, it seems to be a wide variety in the controls for drive control. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's the fact I got an older version, and maybe some of you folks have newer versions. I don't know what it is. Everybody has to have the same version, but what I'm saying, back when I got drive control, I've had drive control for quite a while now, so maybe I have controls from the older versions of drive control. I'm not sure. Maybe some folks have newer controls from newer versions of drive control. But at least for me, enter is to start. You know, push and hold enter till it starts. Control space gets rid of parking brake. And then for me, because I don't particularly like to play with shuttle control, I always turn it off. That is shift space for me. And like I said, I know a couple people have said push and hold space. A couple people have said control space, all for disabling shuttle control. So I'm not sure which one it is, but at least for me, it is shift space. I know back when I was using my G27 there, I actually did use shuttle control because that was kind of a cool little fun feature. You could use the shifter on the G27 to actually control the shuttle. That was a bit of fun. But yeah, now that I have the Farming Sim steering wheel, I've disabled that feature again. Just use, you know, the Farming Sim wheel, which does not have a gear changer of any sorts on it. You could, I guess, set up a button for it, but I don't know what button you would configure for it. On my steering wheel, though, I do have the basic drive controls set up. I do have starting your vehicle. I've got that as button 6, and then parking brake as button 7. And then, of course, the most important one, number 8, I've got that set up as GPS. That's all on the side panel. Okay, looks like we got a... Yeah, this was the tractor over here. Let's see, this is field 17. We have picked up a few fields since last episode. In fact, I think we picked up quite a few fields. We now own 7, 10, 16, 12, and 17. So slowly working on picking up a few fields. We have picked up... Oh, I thought we owned a factory. I guess we don't. Yes, we are slowly progressing on Pleasant Valley. Well, actually, I don't know if I should say slowly. We are actually probably progressing somewhat rapidly here on Pleasant Valley. Yes, I need to be quite a bit closer, don't I? Okay, kind of hard sometimes to judge how far that pipe is going to be out. And yeah, for those who'd like to join us on Pleasant Valley Rivers here, links are in the description below for the mods you need to join the game. There's also information for the TeamSpeak server, all in the description of this video below. Just check that out if you folks would like to join us on the multiplayer server. And two, like I said when we were starting the episode here, when you come to join the game, make sure you restart Farming Simulator. Don't, you know, go play single player, then, oh, I'm going to hop on the multiplayer. If you're going to do that, make sure you please restart Farming Simulator, because we suspect that might be the reason the server's crashing. You know, it seems like that should be like a client-only problem, but it sounds like it does cause the server to crash as well, unfortunately. So, for anybody looking to join, make sure you restart your Farming Simulator game if you've already been playing something else. We don't want any issues with the server crashing if we can help it. Like I say, it's been crashing quite a bit lately. And yeah, unfortunately, the update to the Farming Sim did not help it. I kind of suspected it wouldn't, because I suspected that was the issue, that somebody is joining without a fresh start of Farming Simulator, and that's what's causing the server to crash. But the update has fixed a couple other bugs, I guess. A couple other minor issues here and there should be solved. Anyway, folks, we'll see if we can read a couple of comments here a moment. Okay, last episode of Oklahoma. For you folks that did not watch all the way to the end, I did actually remember there at the end. It's like, oh yeah, I need to show you folks how much wheat we actually got off of field 6 there. So for you folks who watched all the way to the end, you found out that number. A couple people did guess. Trent said 5 million. Let's see if I can find the name. Someone else said 3 million. Jake said 4.5. Yes, Joe said 3. I think there's a couple other guesses in here as well. But yeah, for those of you who watched all the way to the end, we might as well say 2.3 million liters of wheat off of field 6 on Oklahoma. Quite a bit. Kagan was saying, a nice video. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that. James was saying, I like the controlled spill. Very true. You just never heard it put that way before. And he was saying in his area, 30-inch rows is by far the most popular. And he says anywhere from 22 to as narrow as 15-inch corn planters are becoming popular. What is a break for? It's pretty much a break, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it. Really noisy brake at that too, I might add. At least on some trucks anyway. Andrew was asking, do you join other multiplayer servers? On occasion, not very often though. Obviously, I have my own multiplayer server here, so typically I'm on my own multiplayer server. If I'm on a multiplayer server anyway. Okay, and I'm assuming we have the corn planted here probably to make fuel. From what I've been told, we are actually going to need quite a bit of fuel for the various factories around the map. I'm not sure in particular which factories they are again. And for those of you not familiar with Pleasant Valley, this menu system is pretty much where you want to go for like everything. Like I showed earlier in the video there, if you bring up this screen, for example, you see there's actually nothing here. It's pretty much a worthless screen at this point because of that menu system. It does show coal, I guess. That's interesting. Okay, folks, we're back here again. Wow, been a lot of breaks in the video here this episode. Joined by, let's see, Buggy and Bugs. Or Buggy Rider, I guess the full name there. So anyway, like I was saying there before we had another synchronization, the menu system here, which is brought up with the question mark key. It's pretty much your go-to screen for like everything you need to know for the map, for warehouses, what's in storage, what factories need, even what animals need. Pretty much where you need to go for everything. It's also where you can find out the prices for various crops, etc. So like I said, it's pretty much the main screen for Pleasant Valley Rivers, that is. I guess I should differentiate that because there is Pleasant Valley, and then this is obviously Pleasant Valley Rivers. And I've actually never gone through this entire list here yet. There's like a lot of stuff here. Sam Adams. I'm actually not sure what that is. Oh, I think I got a pretty good idea looking at the names here. Revolutionary Ale. There we go. Now we're talking. Pepsi. Slurry. I'm a little worried if we got slurry at the Pepsi plant, folks. Ooh, Mountain Dew. There we go. Wild Cherry Pepsi. And just plain Pepsi. Oh, great. More alcohol. Just what we need. As if we don't have enough problems driving on this server already. Frito-Lay. Kellogg's. Heartland Bread. Black Cat Birdseed. Oh, yes, there we go. Now we're talking 3-meat pizza there, folks. Shell station. That's probably an important one there. Like I said, folks, you need to make your own fuel on this map. So it looks like we actually need some sorghum. I think we actually have some planted here somewhere being harvested. Yes, looks like the other harvester is actually full of sorghum at the moment. And then we got the Cogent factory. Put quite a few wood chips in it earlier. Looks like they're all out now again. That is something, by the way, that's pretty big on Pleasant Valley Rivers. We would probably be doing a bit of forestry. Actually, might be quite a bit of forestry. I guess we'll have to see once. And with the forestry, it's both wood chips and logs, so you do need both for different products. Hops and Props. Okay, that's a weird name. Sugar refinery, grain mill. So yes, they are buying wheat, oats, and rye. And here you can see the prices, by the way, for what they're paying for the stuff. Doesn't look like it was too good. Okay, and we're starting the video here again. Yeah, like I said, been a lot of cutting off the video here for various reasons. Oh, we're not empty, are we? Okay. Truck is, trailer's full. Let's take this down to, I'm assuming, like I said, this is probably going to be going for the Shell station. Oh, come on, tractor. What's the problem here? What? This is a... I'm guessing this is a T8320 from the looks of it. Don't remember this tractor going this slow before. We don't have that big a trailer on here, do we? Which one is this? This is the... Oh, this is the big crampy trailer, I guess. It seems a whole lot slower than I remember this tractor being. And at least the Shell plant is not too far away here. Pretty quick drive. And for those of you not familiar with Pleasant Valley and Pleasant Valley Rivers, like I said, you need to make your own fuel. That involves sorghum, sugar cane, and corn. You need all three of those crop types. And then you can make fuel. And like I said, from what I've been told, it's going to take quite a bit of fuel because the various factories take fuel. So be keeping the fuel production going. So yeah, we'll probably be harvesting quite a bit of corn, sugarcane, and sorghum, I'm sure. Like we were just looking here a moment ago, the Shell plant, it's out of sorghum. So probably actually technically don't. We probably should actually be harvesting the sorghum first instead of the corn, I guess. Now let's see. Let's gotta remember where we have to be. I believe it's back in here. Looks pretty much identical from what I remember the Pleasant Valley map looking like. Okay, let's see. Which one's which? That's probably not corn. Looks like the one on the end here might be corn. Yep, one on the end is corn. Okay, hopefully, can we make it through here? Yep, looks like we can. I'm assuming that's the fuel pickup point there. Yep, load fuel tankers here. And if we bring up the menu here and go back to the Shell plant, if we can find it. Shell plant. There's currently 5,178 liters of fuel there. Not a whole lot, actually. Like I said, it needs sorghum to continue production. It's completely out there, so... Not sure exactly what recent bug here are trying to do there. Pick up bales, maybe? Like I said, I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but... Okay, there we go. That should empty the combine now. And you know what? There is a combine, like I said, that is harvesting sorghum somewhere. Nope. That one is planting... I think that's sugarcane? Oh, yeah, it's probably sugarcane. That's what's in the planter. That would make sense. Let's see. Where's the other harvester here? Let's see, in Group 6, do we have a tractor around here? Oh, Bugs is coming to unload it. Okay, perfect. In that case, I'll get back to harvesting corn. Okay, and we'll see if we can read a couple more comments here a moment. Carter Farms there was saying about the John Deere 8370R. That deer is mainly used for auger wagons, and the thin wheels are there to stop compaction on the soil when you're hauling grain to the semi. This is because when the soil is right, you can drill beans after harvest with... I think he means without plowing and cultivating. And yeah, probably kind of along what he says, the narrower tires are, to my understanding, more for fitting down the rows. Whereas you get the wider flotation tires, they don't quite fit down row crops, rows anyway. Whereas you have the little bit narrower tires. And by the way, when we say narrow tires, these tires in real life are not that narrow. Compared to at least what the game makes them look like. They are actually quite wide. But still narrower than, say, the flotation type tires like are common, or at least seem to be common in Europe anyway. And they do are a little bit easier to fit down the rows. So like if you have corn or even soybeans that are planted in a row crop, you can fit the tractor tires down them. Owen was saying the 8370R looks like a good tractor. Yes, for those of you watching my Oklahoma series, been using that tractor on that map. Been liking it so far. Like I said, I've been looking for a good John Deere 8R series tractor. Seems like a fairly good one there. I know there's a lot of John Deere 8R tractors out there as far as mods go, but I've not seen too many that are what I would consider to be good. Izzy was saying you should have bought a truck. You'll need it for the gold. Yes, we will, and we actually do have the gold production going. I don't know if I have a tractor up there I can... there's a tractor up there. I don't know how close it is, though. Let's see, where exactly are we here? I need to go that way, I think. Yeah, that might take a moment to go that way. We'll just keep harvesting. We do have the gold production going, actually. Again, very similar to Pleasant Valley. For those of you who've seen it on Pleasant Valley, the gold production, just gravel and sand, and you get a little bit of gold out of it. And then I'm not sure where you take the gold on this map. I know it was the bank on Pleasant Valley. Probably the same thing on this map. But you take it to the bank and get a pretty good chunk of money out of it. I know we made quite a bit of money there on Pleasant Valley from gold. Pretty much just haul a lot of sand and gravel to the gold makers there and wait. Chris was saying I want to harvest sunflowers on this map. Let's see, he commented on... I'm not sure if he commented on Pleasant Valley or Oklahoma there. Should be the same for either map as far as I know. If you're looking to harvest sunflowers and he's saying he couldn't harvest them. A couple possibilities. Typically, the corn header is the header that is used to harvest sunflowers. Typically. I have seen it the other way before, but usually it is the corn header. So the header we have on right now is used to harvest sunflowers. Second possibility, you don't have the right multi-fruit mods. That is what I would guess be the other possibility if it still does not work. Or it's possible you need the other header. It's very well possible. But at least for the Oklahoma map, I know, at least for myself anyway, I don't think this would change. I don't think. But it is the corn header. Good question here from Mariah. I'm downloading all the mods to join the server. Do I have to unzip them when they're downloaded? If you use the first download link in the description below that downloads all the mods, yes, you will need to unzip that. That's probably an important point to make there. Don't think I typically mention that, but yes, if you use the first download link, it will download all the mods in one zip, and you'll have to make sure you unzip that, otherwise it will not work. Very important point to make there. Anyway, folks, with all the cutting of the video there and the synchronizations that were going on, I kind of lost track of time, but I think we're right about the half-hour mark here, so we'll wrap up the episode here. And like I mentioned, if you folks want to join us on the Pleasant Valley multiplayer server here, links are in the description below. Also, join us on TeamSpeak. Makes it a lot easier to communicate if you folks join us on TeamSpeak, so kind of figure out what's going on and whatnot. And yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.